as I told you, friends, we were going to be with Heidi Swapp today, and if you remember last year,
it was a special experience.
It was kind of, it kind of was. Heidi was the first Facebook Live, and maybe there's some in this world that will say, well, Catherine, that was the best one ever. I don't know. We've done several since, but I kind of got my legs doing it with you, and it actually felt so comfortable to do that I was like, okay, well, we got to do it again. And I've done probably 15 more in between.
Good.
And I'm excited to be here.
It's a fun way to connect. It's a fun way to connect because, like, we know you're actually there, and we're actually here, and it's just amazing, right?
And I say if you're watching on replay, then that is amazing too, because lots of people are going to catch this later, and they're going to be really happy that we did this, and we get to show you around this Heidi booth, which is beautiful. And I'm going to tell you one quick thing to all of our sampler subscribers. Do you see what's on Heidi's shirt here, Color Fresh? Well, our February subscribers, you may see a little more of Heidi in there.
I think that was a hint.
That was a big hint. I'm terrible at keeping secrets. I'm not even gonna lie. I cannot keep a secret, and everyone knows. My daughter can literally go to her grave in a crypt because she says nothing. But
secrets are overrated.
They're overrated. I gotta share. I'm a sharer. An overshare? Maybe an overshare. Maybe.
That's why we like each other.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's good. So, ladies, we are here, and gentlemen, because I know we had a gentleman earlier. So we are here in this beautiful Color Fresh, and doesn't everybody just want just a display like this in their home?
So cute,
it's
right?
beautiful.
I love how it came together. So this is kind of the planner side. So it is Color Fresh is what we call it, and there's a lot of planner stuff going on. So here we're just kind of giving you a wide look. So everything from the spiral planners to traveler's journals. You can see that down here, and then also the binders. You can see that down here. So we wanted to make a lot of stuff that would just make it really easy for you to tell your story, because for me, memory planning is about documenting your everyday, right? So there's washi. We have these little sticky notes type things that what I like to do is kind of jot things down before I go back and really kind of like do a more intentional job at documenting what's happening. Tabs, reinforcers, new gel pens. These are little templates that you can help you draw. And the stickers. So there's two enormous, 1,000 pieces in this one and 1,500 pieces in this. Like, you're never gonna run out, which is awesome.
That's amazing.
So hoarders can now kind of let it go.
And we can see those like in use here, right?
Oh yeah. They're so fun.
Yeah.
For those of you guys who follow me on Instagram, these are just pictures from my Instagram that I was sharing. I like to print them out on my little photo paper. You can find that out there at Joanne and on my website. I love to add photos into my planners. That's kind of a distinction that I like to make.
So Heather McNally has a request. Catherine, give Heidi a hug from Heather McNally.
Oh.
So Heather, I'm going to say, when you came to the Crop and Crate Cornwall event, it was because the year before, Heather, who has come to all of our Moncton events, East Coast Canada, said, if you could please bring Heidi to an event, you would make my world.
Oh, Heather was the one.
She was the one. And so that was the catalyst for me, hounding, Kim and saying, let's just get a date. And what an amazing event that was.
It was
truly
so good.
was 242 women. I think that event sold out in about 8 minutes flat, and an amazing.
Well, and Heather's probably listened to my most recent podcast.
Yeah.
So she might admit it.
Yeah.
But last year at this show, I wore a sweatshirt that said, "Not a hugger," because in the past I was not a hugger.
Right.
And so in the most recent podcast that I have, that's my Light the Fight podcast, I talk about how this not being a hugger, that I've made a decision to change being a hugger. So now there's this like hashtag Hugs for Heidi, and
All right, no, it's going to be Bring It In, Sister.
Yeah, that's a good t-shirt.
So let's give Heather
Oh, there we go. There's your hug, Heather.
Heather, I'm so going to bring that back to you, and I see you in March, friend. So.
And Priest is saying hi from Costa Rica.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Wish we were there.
I know, right?
What? And give up being here?
Well, that's true. So this is the Color Fresh paper line. And I loved how the planner turned out so much that I was like, let's do a paper line. Mm-hmm. So on this side, you're seeing just a few of the things that feel kind of inspired. this is a chipboard album that I made. So I utilized a bunch of different stuff. These are kind of some fun little minkable cards that we have, and I'll show you those in a minute. A fun scrapbook page with Capri. The ephemera in this product line is so cute, and I think it looks awesome with these little minkable cards that we have now. So that's one of the papers. So this is kind of the theme of the collection, and you can feel that in the colors, but you know, stay positive. This is a fun little accordion fold book that actually comes pre-made for you. All you have to do is put the photos in.
That's awesome.
And then everybody's favorite at the show, and I'm going to show it how it works in a minute, but this is a glass dipping pen. And these are the inks that come with it in the kit. This will blow your mind. It's so much fun. So we'll talk about that in a second. Washi, and then of course, this is my all-time favorite item, photo corners. So
sampler friends, guess what? You're gonna have Heidi's all-time favorite thing in your sampler.
Give me, that's what you're giving them?
Not a whole full pack. They're gonna get a
A
selection.
few.
Yeah.
You guys,
That's cool.
give me all the photo corners.
That's
So
cool.
anyway, that kind of gives you a really good assortment of the ink, the ephemera, the stickers.
I love these stickers.
Yeah, the
Those are
sticker.
amazing.
We've got another 900-piece sticker sheet or sticker pack that is huge. There's cards, alphabets, and you know, just all the things, that make you happy. So I really have loved working on that collection.
And if you like pink, like Heidi and I love pink,
we really do.
we'd like to see some hearts.
We
Show us some hearts
really-
if you're loving
Pink
the pink.
hearts, guys. Pink hearts, please.
Okay, so we're going to show you a collection that's coming soon.
And I love this.
Oh,
too.
should we talk about this?
Should we show them this?
Yes, we need to talk about that.
So, you know, I think that all of us need to be reminded why scrapbooking and planning is so important. So I have some messages up here that kind of remind us. So this one says, the biggest lie I tell myself is that I don't need to write that down, I'll remember it. I mean, you guys, I cannot even remember like the one thing I went to the store for. I got to write everything down. And so it's just a little friendly reminder.
Yep, love it.
Write it down, guys.
So true. Okay, so this collection is a tender spot, and I'm really honored and excited to have it. And the response to this has been amazing and just beautiful, actually. So this is shipping in April. It's called Wolfpack, and it is. I mean, it's got a Heidi flair here. And many of you who know my story know that in honor of my son, Corey, who passed away, who loved wolves and loved the outdoors, this one's for him. But even more than it being in honor of Corey, I want people to set down their phones and to gather the people that they love and go outside and do something. And I don't care if everything goes wrong or if it's planned or not planned. Go and like have
in the moment.
fun.
Yeah.
And make
But
some
not right now.
memories.
Not right now. Don't put your phones down now.
Make some memories, print the photos, and then document it. So for our family, our favorite memories are usually in the outdoors. And so these papers very much reflect that time outside, adventuring, traveling, doing something off the grid, maybe a little bit. So
Like Heidi, how do you not have a heart attack when your husband and your children are dirt biking though?
I know, I just don't think about it. But you've got wolves and trees, but don't worry, there's polka dots and there's checkers.
Yeah, the wood grain.
And
Like, look
the
at
wood
this
grain,
watercolor.
we've got kind of a watercolor vibe, and then of course you've got the mama bear here, the moon and the tracks and the constellations and the stars and the maps, and I'm just going to fold this down so you can see it. This one's probably one of my favorites. Just a beautiful, moody, really awesome. So it also comes in the 2 paper pads, and then there's a galaxy alphabet,
Sparkly.
and then
See that?
well,
It's like
it's just got these awesome little
little
stars,
dots.
little
Yeah,
stars.
Okay. Yeah, that's
And then there's lots of animals represented. The eagle, the bear, even a bunny, a buffalo. And then this sticker sheet also has lots of places for journaling. This is unique. I've never done this one. It's very dimensional, looks super textury. It's gonna look great like on the cover of a mini book and stuff. This might be my favorite because it's super unique, and I'm gonna open it really quick. And I know we got to be quick, but you guys, I'm bringing back some rub-ons, if you can believe it. So you get 2 rub-on sets that are like all these different phrases, and and then so
They
these
can go on top of
banners. So these are stickers, and they're all upside down, photo real. Because you know what, you guys, moms of teenage boys, let's unite for a second. It is hard to document a teenage boy. Yeah. Or even teenage girls sometimes. So these are photo real. They're beautiful. They could be a photo that you took or that you wish you took, you know. And then you're going to come in and you're going to choose an image. Nature nurtures, life is tough, but so are you. Not all classrooms have 4 walls. Adventure is the best way to learn. You know, just all these different phrases, and then you just add those. You pick where you want to add them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Those are
beautiful.
really great.
And then stamps, some little mini puffies, some ephemera that has the clear and the silver foil and cardstock, and then washi.
Oh wow.
And so here's just a fun example. You can see up here, this is the rub-on sticker piece that I was just showing you. Ephemera, washi, this is a stamp. And then you guys, I just want to give you a friendly tip. In order to make this little element on my page, I took a screenshot of my camera roll and printed that. So it was a fun way to get lots and lots of photos onto that
We're loving
layout.
this, Heidi. So Kelly says, love for our BC vacation.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah, Debbie says, love this collection, perfect for my boy. Amazing for outdoor lovers. I also love wolves from Cindy. So
Yeah, I think everybody loves wolves and loves just connecting, and so that's what that collection is really all
it's
about.
awesome. It's a great tribute.
Thank you. Okay, so we have a bunch of new Mink stuff that I want to talk about because Mink it just never gets old. So if you don't have a Mink, it is a foil applicating machine. And you know what's funny is, you guys, a lot of people at this show have never heard of a Mink, and we're like, what are you doing? What are we doing? Where are we
Can I
going?
tell you the story of when I opened my first Mink?
Yes.
Honestly, I opened it, and we have a toner printer, and my husband was afraid because I said, you're going to come home tomorrow and there's an entire Minked wall. So not only
You
that...
can't stop once you start.
Yeah, and then I would Mink quotes and put them on the fridge, and so almost every week my kids would have a new quote on the fridge
I
or
love
something
it.
new inspirational. So they were actually kind of happy when we got a stainless fridge because they were like, we do not, but then I texted them. And so I didn't Mink those ones, but honestly I was in Mink heaven.
Yeah,
Still continue to be.
It's super fun.
Nicole
So-
said, get the Mink.
Yeah.
the Mink.
Get the Mink. Get all the things. All the Mink things.
So up here there are 3. There's new foils.
Oh wow.
So this kind of really sparkly little, it's mini stars. This is a faceted iridescent
I
foil.
want to see if I can get these stars in here. Look at that. That's amazing.
And then this one's a cheetah. A lot of people are loving the cheetah.
And Natalie on our design team says Mink is a must.
Mink is
I think we should
a must.
hashtag that. Mink is a must.
That's a good hashtag.
This is a rainbow, and this is another multicolored piece. And then, you guys, if those weren't cool enough, we have glitter sheets that now you can run through your Mink. So this is like a whole new level, you guys. It's really cool. So gold, silver, pink, and rose gold. We brought in some new glue pens, which make it really easy to add foil and glitter without a Mink if you don't have it. So we can chat about that really quickly at the end. And then we've got these are new paper pads. So they're very, very basic designs. The kind of designs that you find yourself buying over and over and over, stripes and dots and florals. And these are waiting to be minked. So white cardstock, craft, or vellum. This pad is only white cardstock, and then there's a 6x6 of white cardstock. So what you can do is choose which foil you want to do, and then add whatever you want to it. So that's pretty
I
exciting.
love that you included vellum in there.
Oh, and the vellum.
That is really cool.
Like, come over here and just see these
Okay,
little
let's
samples.
show them the vellum. Yeah.
So this is the vellum with just look at those cute little 80s hearts right on that.
Oh, yeah.
Like bring it back. And it's really a heavy vellum. In fact, I want you to feel it.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a very heavy
heavy.
vellum that you
Oh,
could
wow.
actually make a card, a vellum
yeah.
card out of it. And so look at those gold sparkles with that center.
awesome.
Super cute. Yeah, super
Wow.
cute. So that's what's new with the Mink. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, because I don't know, have you found crazy memory dexters in your groups?
Well, and
I shouldn't call them memory dexters.
People love it.
They love it.
They love it.
Okay, so if you've never heard of Memory Dex, this is my Memory Dex spinner, okay? So the concept of this is like a daily documenting or maybe just writing one thing a day. And this is old, you guys. This is from 2015 and 16, so November 2016. And that's when we first released Memory Dex. And then, we sold it through and it just kind of moved on. Except for this huge pocket of people who were like, wait a minute. Where can I get this? And I started getting like inundated with requests from people all over the world wanting Memory Dex to come back. But we had nothing left. So this show, we're bringing back the dies and the punch. This punch does, and I'll show you what it does. So let me just lift up. It does that little thing down at the bottom so that you can
piece of paper.
Yeah, so that you can pop that right into
And Megan, wasn't that
your
one of your
decks.
first big projects you did for the
Yes,
magazine?
last-
was
Winter, I think.
Yes.
Last winter, I made a calendar.
yeah,
and
it was beautiful.
Love it.
Beautiful.
So fun,
Megan did a great
very
job.
accessible. It's really like a tactile, something that you can really interact with and you always keep out. So it's great for photos or quotes or whatever.
I did a
So-
birthday calendar too on my
yeah,
Instagram
really
feed,
cool.
and that was really cool.
So that's the Memory Dex stuff that's back
Back in
and people
stock.
are super excited about.
Shipping February,
Yeah,
guys.
love it.
Yeah.
that's
So-
really cool.
Love it. And tell
Um,
me about this sign. Did you have that? Did you custom?
I
that
did. I
on Heidi
custom made
Walmart?
it. Hello, Heidi Waller. And then what I do, this is my favorite.
Oh, that is
So
really cool.
these are foil flakes. And you can use them with the glue pen. You can use them with like double-sided anything adhesive. But I love, so whenever I cut anything from my wood shop, so this is my handwriting, we cut it out of wood, and then I use tacky tape and then add the foil flakes. And so
check
you
out the
get this
texture.
really beautiful
Yeah.
effect.
That is really cool. So that's just glue, and you're
Yeah, just tacky glue and foil flakes. So
You
anything
guys.
really, and even like on the Wolfpack sign and my Make Pretty Stuff signs, whenever, yeah, that's how I like to decorate them right now. That's the thing.
That's really cool.
And you know, Heidi, what we love is that we love that you continue to make pretty stuff.
Well, thank you.
You know, I mean, we are in a great room with lots of pretty things. But this is always a little special, and it's always got that little extra sparkle.
Does she say that to everyone?
Well, I profess my
No.
love for Doodlebug because it's Doodlebug,
Oh,
right? We
so
love
cute.
Doodlebug,
Yeah,
but you know, I love the innovation always that you come up with and that your team do, and you know, it really is always just pretty stuff. So it's a true reflection of you.
Thank you, and it's an honor. I think I've been coming to this show for 18 years, and it changes. It's changed a lot. But the thing that doesn't change, and if you follow me on Instagram, then you may have seen it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, or if you haven't been on it, go to my feed today because I kind of talk about the thing that hasn't changed, and that is that. We have a responsibility to document our memories. And part of documenting is reassuring people in our life, the people that we love, reassuring them of what their place is in our life, letting them know that they matter, that their story matters, that letting them know where they came from and where you came from, and giving them that opportunity for your stories to connect. That's what hasn't changed, and that's why I'm still here.
You keep doing it year after year. That's awesome.
And so that's really what matters. And so that's what I think that you're doing such a great job with, is bringing people together, getting them to connect, giving them that constant inspiration to keep doing it.
And to bring the community together. You know, what I love at all of our events across the country is we will always have a select tables in the room that actually met at our event.
Yeah.
And they were the table of singles that we put all together. You know, we have a table 19. If you saw that movie, it was all the wedding misfits that all sat at table 19. And they're like the best of friends. And it makes my heart so happy that something we did, which comes at the help of all of our manufacturing partners. I mean, we can't do it alone.
Right.
And if they didn't believe in the magazine in the early days to help us to do this, we could have never brought the events.
Yeah.
But the events are kind of where my heart lies at times, is bringing that community
Well, that's
together.
because that's where you get the connection,
You do.
right? That's where you feel it.
Yeah.
And that's where you get the stories.
And that's where the stories. And when people say, well, I didn't know I had anybody who did this, and then you put us at a table together, and then I find out that they've booked a cottage together to do scrapbooking, or they do a monthly night at one's house. I mean, I feel so happy that we were able to bring that community together.
So we have a challenge for you, Heidi. Natalie from our design team says you have to write a book. You are just too awesome. So when you have a spare moment in your day, can you start
I'm gonna
on
get
that?
right on that. That shouldn't be a problem at all.
Okay.
And then hopefully at some point, you know, we'll be able to arrange a date that Heidi comes back up to Canada. And, you know, I think I have something special in mind. I'm actually going to pitch the whole American Crafts team today.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll-
Gail
we'll
said
see
she
what that
loved
happens.
taking a class with you in 2017.
that was
Danielle
awesome.
agrees you should write a book. Debbie says Cornwall is the best.
Well,
So.
we think all the events are the best. Each one has a unique, it's very funny, each one has a different vibe and it's very unique, and we're happy with, we love all of them. You know, Cornwall is special, it's our biggest one, but I think they're all special. And your husband's, you know, so awesome, and when he came, I mean, he just
was
meshed
fun.
right in with
Yeah,
us, and he
it was
so
great.
fun. So thank you. Thanks for
All
doing
right.
this.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for watching.
It's awesome. Thank you.